This is a video for making coffee in the South Indian way. I've tried out different combinations, methods of making, and I found this is to be the best. This is according to my taste. I take about 1 liter of water, plain water, placed on the heater, and I add about 250 grams of coffee powder into 1 liter. This coffee powder I have ground myself. It is a combination of 40% of pea berry seeds, 40% of Arabica, and 20% of chicory. But you can have your own combination. You may not get chicory in many places of the world. Anyhow, this is cold water into which 1 liter into which I am putting it. Now I give the heat it and wait for it to boil. Actually, it shouldn't completely boil. Beginning to heat up. Keep stirring it. Actually, you shouldn't bring it to a full boil, only to 90 degrees, and that you'll know when it starts foaming. While that is getting ready to boil, in the meanwhile I'm setting up the vessel for filtering it. I take a cloth, which is what I tied a knot around it here, put it over like that, and tie it here very loosely. Then leave it like that. Into this I'm going to pour the coffee decoction. As you can see, it's beginning to boil a bit. I'll stir it a little. Don't allow it to go over. This is at about 90 degrees centigrade. Stir it out. And wait for a couple of minutes with continuous stirring. The coffee will brew, and within 3 minutes it will begin to settle down. As you can see, it's already almost settled down. The brewing is complete. The upper portion will be thin. And what I'll be doing is to take this and transfer it over to the cloth and pour it on the cloth slowly. Wait a little. As you can see, after 5 minutes, the decoction has all settled down. Now we have to remove it. What I'll be doing is slowly remove it. It's still hot, very hot. And very carefully I have to remove so that the cloth doesn't fall into the vessel. Squeeze it out. You have to remember it's very hot. You have to be careful. There, I think we've got all the was in it. Okay, discard this. You can see the decoction is very thick. Very, very thick. When it cools, it becomes even more thicker. Now I'll show you how to make the coffee out of this decoction. Now I'm going to show you how I make coffee using the decoction that we made. Take about that much of, it's about 1 ounce of coffee decoction, put it in a tumbler, maybe less. Add about half to quarter spoon of sugar into the vessel. And now I heat the milk. This pure milk. You can use 2% or 12% whatever milk. See that the milk is not too thick, not too thin. Bring milk to a boil. So you can see the milk is boiling now. Stop the heat. Take it. And you have to pour it from a height. Having done that, you stir the milk, the sugar first, and you have to do this necessarily to get the best flavor. So here's your coffee. Drink.